about 30 seconds away from puck drop, or at least from warm-up buzzer. Angels facing off against Hopkins. This morning's game, or earlier this afternoon I should say, they didn't have the heaters on, and they certainly have them on right now, and they are very warm. Starting off the period, Hofer with puck drop, battles won by Hopkins. Hopkins dumping it up far side, racing to get it in the far corner. Griniker passes up along the board, Smith's waiting for it. It's past both Smith and Hofer. Hard shot from the side angle, 55, nice save by Hopper. Puck's tied up along the netting, pulled away by Smith. Smith charging out of his own, banks the puck up off the boards, couldn't get past 55. Hopkins 55 walking in, another quick hard shot. Shot hits the side of the netting. Picked up in the near corner by Griniker. Up to Smith, Smith cross-ice pass. Eaton trying to stop it with his skate, blew a tire and went down. It's dumped back into the Angels zone by Hopkins. Picked up by Griniker. Passes it up along the boards to Smith. Couldn't quite handle the floating puck. It's sent back down into the near corner. Finley Griniker racing to add some pressure. Got help from Smith. Smith, cross-ice pass. Sends it all the way down, banking off the boards in front of the Hopkins bench. Cross-ice pass broken up by the skate at 12. Recovered, 34 now, near side. Pressured wide by Lindhagen. Shot towards net, went behind. Kept carrying along the boards, far side. Pass towards net, broken up by Woods. Loose puck picked up. Off the beak, a rebound. Saved it with the face mask was Hopper. Rebound went wide. Olsen battling near side, got some help from Woods. Woods feeding it over to Muldoon. Emmy Muldoon was in position for a shot. Pressuring out in the neutral ice is Woods, reaching for it. Lindhagen passes it along the far side boards. Going to get it, Sammy Reichert tries hammering it back up. Shot towards net, crosses over the goal line behind the Angels net. Picked up near side by Lindhagen. Lindhagen continuing to skate it up. She wound up, her shot gets deflected off a shin pad. 55 recovering behind Hopkins' goal line. Continuing up through center ice. Lots of speed with that individual. Centering pass broken up by Reichert. Correction by Hofer. Lindhagen now backhands the puck up along the far side boards. Pressuring it was Perry. Loose puck and rebound. Able to back it in. Come near side as the puck was able to get worked free. Hopkins able to get on the scoreboard first.
Yeah, Nordics.
Thank you. Is it Spring Lake Park or St. Louis?
St. Louis Park.
St. Louis Park, okay. The co-op with St. Louis, not Spring Lake Park.
No,
Okay. Hopkins St. Louis Park, and they're the Nordics. Puck battle in the near side corner. Pressuring by Smith. Weird pull off the boards. Loose puck in the neutral zone, recovered by Griniker. Lost edge, hammering the boards is Smith super hard. Glad to see she's getting back up. Charlotte Reichert pass up towards Perry off the boards, recovered by the Nordics. A D pass near side, crossing onto the skate, bounces into the Angel zone. You're fine. Picked up far side by Griniker. Charging up ice. Shot in the slot. Intercepted, broken up by defense. Recovered along the boards by Hofer. Passing it up to Griniker. Griniker gets a stick on it. Sends it further down. Wraps along behind the Nordics net. Battle along the far side. It's kept in briefly by Woods. Recovered by the Nordics. Skating it back near side. 4 the puck carrier. 45 the puck carrier. A backhand out front cleared wide by Sammy Reichert as 41 was positioned right out front. Pass towards net, broken up by Woods. Woods, the puck carrier now, skates it back down into the Nordic zone. She's going to dump and chase in the near side corner. Puck wrapping along the boards behind the net. Broken up by Woods. A shot by Smith. Right point blank out front. Nice save and reaction by the goaltender. A really good opportunity for the Angels to try and tie things up there. Unable to get enough mustard on the puck. The goaltender covering it. Near side face-off, glove hand of the Nordics net. Hofer with the face-off, slapped wide by the Nordics. Shot from Lindhagen goes wide of the net. Chasing it down into the far side corner is Hofer. She's tied up along the boards. Centering pass, broken up by defense 12. Bank it off the near side boards. Got past, stopped by Lindhagen. Lindhagen lost it on the shuffle. Recovering the loose puck is Smith on the turn. Tries to skate it back in. Poke checked away off of her stick. Reversed the direction by the Nordics. Puck fluttering down in the Angels zones. Recovered by Reichert. Passing it up to Muldoon. Goes between her skates. A D-to-D pass near side. Pressured by Smith. 12. Gets it across the Angels' blue line. Back down into the near side zone. Centering pass. Poke checked away beautifully by Hopper. Chasing for it now is Perry. Perry backhands it up to Smith. Smith charging in. Smith winds up, rips a shot, hits the side of the netting, and now we're going to have a penalty for tripping against Lindhagen behind play. So that's going to be a Nordics power play. In the first power play of the game, it'll be a face-off down in the Angels' end. So Lindhagen going to sit for 2. Should be I'm thinking it, I would have guessed a near side face off, but I think they're going to go far side. It'll be a glove hand side of Hopper. Setting up, take the face off is Woods. Woods and Olsen out on penalty kill. Woods wins it into the far corner. It's recovered by Reichert. Reichert sends it up along the boards. Able to sneak it out into the neutral zone, pressured by Olsen and Woods. Recovered by 15. Sent it up far side. Forwarding pass broken up by Griniker. Keeping it in at the near side post is 55. 20 the puck carrier now. Just a little bit out of the reach as she was trying to figure out what to do. On the spin, shot towards net. Broken up by Woods. Loose pucks on the ice. Stripped away by Woods. Woods skating down ice now. Toe drag. Woods gets it over the blue line, continues to chase while it's recovered by the Nordics. A breakout pass comes near side to 34. Skating it back down into the Angels' end. Pressured wide by Griniker. The loose puck continues to roll. Centering pass broken off by the Angels' skate. Another centering pass went through all the traffic. 2 Nordics players were positioned out front. Eaton now the puck carrier, tries feeding it across the red line, dumped it straight across. I think she was trying to get it to another forward skater. Loose puck carried around behind the Angels net by Griniker. Griniker trying to pick up speed. She's going to launch it all the way down. That will be icing now. And it's going to come all the way back. 37 seconds remaining on Lindteigen's tripping penalty. We've got 8 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in period number 1. Here for game 2 of the Cake Eater Classic. Tonight's game also being played at Braemar Arena in Edina, home of the Hornets. Face off by Hofer, won by the Nordics, out to the point. Shot from the point, goes wide of the net. Picked up behind the goal line by Charlotte. Hammered against the boards by was Eaton. Carried behind the goal line now by Hofer. Hofer flying up near side ice. Continuing with it, Hofer rips a shot. Glove save. Hofer's shot, I think, was going to be going wide of the net. 10 seconds to go now before Angels are back at full strength. Loose puck picked up behind the net by Hofer. Hofer out front, tries feeding it. Muldoon would have been in position for it. Picked up by the Nordics and chasing in near side. Angels are going to be back at full strength. Lindteigen hustling to get back off ice so Olsen could come out. Pressured at the point by Olsen. That shot goes 6 feet wide of the net. Recovered in the far corner by Reichert. Backhands it up just out of reach of Muldoon. Dumped back in, recovered by Reichert again. Reichert near side now, wins the red line, dumps it into the near side corner. Giving chase is Woods. Swing and a miss by both Woods and Olsen. 55 the puck carrier, flying up ice, cuts in through the middle, rips a huge shot. And a rebound by 40 as that shot just blasted the boards behind the net and came straight out front. 55 with a shot. Goes crossing wide far side this time. Picked up along the far side boards by 41. That shot towards net crosses near side. Recovered along the near side boards by 55 in the corner. Centering pass broken up by the skate of Lindteigen. Chasing for it is Woods. Woods tying up the stick. A backhand shot. Goes wide of the net near side. Recovered now by Griniker. Griniker's going to continue skating it out of the zone. Chasing it down along near side boards. Griniker's shot. Glove wide of the net. I believe that was going to be going wide of the net again. Cleared out of the zone by the Nordics. It's going to get chased down and picked up by Lindteigen down in the Angel zone. Near side pass, bouncing off the stick of Griniker, almost hitting the official. Kept in at the point by 45. Lindteigen recovering behind the goal line, hammering it along the boards up to Eaton. Eaton tries feeding it to Woods, who is cycling through. It was broken up by the Nordics. Pass bank along the boards. 34 is going to walk in near side. Shot helped wide by the stick of Hopper. Banked up by Reichert. Blowing a tire is their defense, stopping the puck along the boards in front of the Angels bench. Eaton trying to locate loose puck. Finally able to do so is Hofer. Hofer trying to feed it up to Smith. Bouncing puck is kept in, but not before Hofer could get it out of the zone. Hofer, she's battling a loose puck carried out now by Smith. Pulled it a little bit too far, too much power to get it off the boards. Getting it out of the zone, tried to get dumped back in by Charlotte Reichert. Hammered all the way down. It's going to be a foot race. 34 is going for it. Icing is waved off. Reichert hammers the puck along the boards, carrying it behind the Angels' net. Picked up near side by Smith. Smith's tied up along the boards. Able to poke check the puck further down to the Nordics defense. They hand it back to Lindteigen, who hammers it against far side boards. Tries to dump it up was Reichert, broken up by 37. 37 drops 55. 55 rips a shot. Blocked by the foot of Woods. Woods certainly feeling that. Shot from 55 wide angle now. Chasing it down, pressuring far side is Muldoon. That shot goes in front of the net, crossing near side. 32 recovering. Pass out front. That shot tied up by Muldoon. Dumped out to the point by Reichert. 55 again recovering. Winds up. Rips a shot. Sends it underneath the stick that was elevated off the ice by Hopper. And finds the back of the net, threading between the two skates. Lots of pressure put on by the Nordics. And all that pressure, unable, just kind of seemed to wear down the Angels on that shift. 55 starting to come out as a dominant force for the Nordics, and very powerful shot that some of the girls look like they may be a little apprehensive about getting in front of. A nice job by the Nordics, both checking the puck away from Reichert, who is on an offensive. Here's Smith. Smith winds up. She rips a shot. Blocked by the stick. And a shot pass out front from Smith to Hofer. Had a good opportunity, putting it on net. Cleared wide near side. Breakout pass now. Picked up in the neutral area. Couldn't quite handle it. Pressured by Hofer. Recovered by the Nordics. They dump the puck in the far side corner. Continues wrapping the boards. Lost it against some snow was Griniker. Passed further up along the boards by Hofer. Chased down by Smith. Reverse direction by Nordics. Nice skate move by 41. 41 tries to put the puck on net. Crosses wide in front. Tying it up in the corner along the boards was Griniker. Pressured out at the point by Smith. Loose puck recovered by Hofer. Hofer is going to continue carrying it across the blue line far side. Skating around behind the net, behind the goal line. Pass out front where it's nabbed by the goaltender's stick and immediately smothered by the glove. Getting a freeze on the play. Under 3 minutes to go here with 2 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Nordics leading 2-0. Woods with the face-off. Pass out front. Eaton tries getting a shot off. Blocked by Nordics. Loose puck now rolling out into neutral zone picked up by Reichert. Reichert passing it up. Unable to control the pass was Eaton. Woods had it. Chasing it down. Dumped back into the near side corner is Lindteigen. 12's going to chase it. Reversing direction. Loose puck out at the point. Lindteigen shot on target. Glove save and snagged up and held on by the goaltender. Gotta say, they could reduce the thermostat on these heaters to half power and it would still be at 88 degrees. Face-off won by the Nordics. Poke checked away off the 55 by Hofer. Recovered immediately. Nice job by Reichert kicking it in, but come flying in as here's 20 on a breakaway. And a backhand hits the far side post. Almost snagging one in. Muldoon gets beaten to the puck on the far side. Wrapped along the boards now by Reichert. Chasing to it is Smith. Shot from 55. Went wide of the net. 14, centering pass out front. Tries to cover it with the glove was Hopper. Kept in at the point. Muldoon hammers it back out to the neutral zone where 55 steps up. She's going to dump it back across the blue line. Lindteigen tries banking it off the boards. Recovered by Hofer. Hofer just hammers it down. Smith was there. Smith tries to pass it across to Perry. Gets broken up by a Nordic skate. Pass across, backing in near side corner. 34 chasing it. Was pressured by Lindteigen. Centering pass was successful. Bouncing puck hits the side of the netting. Loose puck is out front. It's going to get picked up and carried out by Hofer. Hofer is going to launch it all the way down to get a whistle and a line change. Puck was on target, almost leg save. I believe that was going to go in. Offsides is going to be the call as Charlotte Reichert intercepted that forwarding pass, carrying it across the blue line with two Angels still deep in the zone. There will be a near side face-off. Nordics half of the ice. Or Nordics half of the ice. Breakout pass intercepted by the skate of Woods. Forward pass broken up by Reichert. Reichert feeds it under the stick of Olsen. Picked back up by the Nordics, and they dump it back down into the Angels zone. Griniker recovering it, skating the puck along behind the Angels net, bouncing it off the boards behind Eaton. Eaton lost a footing. Left in far side, looking to hit 32, is broken up by Griniker. Griniker dumping it up off the boards. Woods chasing down for it now. Woods going for it. It was a foot race. Rolling puck kept in at the point by Griniker. Griniker shot on target. And it's going to get pulled in and covered by the goalie. Stopping the play with 14 seconds remaining. Period number 1. Off the draw with Hofer. Puck tied up in the official skate. Carried behind the goal line by 55. Tried to feed it up through center. Offsides as it was broken up by Sammy Reichert. Carrying it back across the blue line. Near side faceoff once again. Off the draw, and that's going to bring us to the end of period number 1. Nordics are leading the Angels 2-0. Nordics, a co-op team formed by organizations in Hopkins and St. Louis Park.
Gave mine away.
I get it.
Thank you, Becky.
Angels certainly having their fair share of close opportunities. Like to see them be able to capitalize and benefit from the hard work. Certainly keeping themselves in this game. Hofer, Smith, Eaton coming out for period number 2 is now underway. Charging forward is Hofer. Cuts in near side by the faceoff dot. Rips a shot. Just a little bit behind and slow to get out front was Smith on the bouncing rebound. Loose puck now carried out far side corner. Forwarding pass underneath the stick of 7. Sammy Reichert couldn't control the puck underneath. Comes back it up off the boards. Gets past Eaton. Picked up now by 7. Clearing it far side. Passes it over to 55. 55 skating in. Rips a shot. Nice save by Hopper. Puck is loose. Tries to clear it wide to Smith. Stepping up now is Sammy Reichert. Reichert dumps it right to the Nordics defense. Continuing to chase it down now is Reichert. Reichert, I think, was thinking that she was seeing an Angels player breaking forward. The puck gets dumped along the boards by 41. It's picked up by Lindhagen. Lindhagen feeds it off the boards out to the point. Shot from the point. Broken up by Hofer. Hofer dumping it up along the boards. Tries to bank it around 55. Couldn't do it with the body. Shot on target. Bad save. Cleared wide by Lindhagen. Lindhagen couldn't find anybody on the near side wing. The Angels, I believe, were caught in a line change in the defensive end. Offsides was the whistle. Woods wins the faceoff near side. Bounces off the stick of Olsen. Kept back in Angels end. Dumped along the boards by Reichert. Battling for it is Griniker. Griniker immediately pressured. Recovered by Woods. Woods passing it up to Muldoon, who's waiting for it out by the point. Pressured near side by Reichert. Loose puck recovered by Woods. Woods banking it off the boards again by Muldoon. Puck, bouncing puck goes over her stick. Kept in at the point. Tapped forward by Griniker. Lost on the turn by Woods. Bouncing puck out neutral ice in front of Nordics bench. Carrying it up far side is 43. Puck cleared wide by the stick of Hopper. Ooh, gets the puck, pulling it off the boards. And a pass out front from 20 to 34. 34 had a wide open net on the stick handle. Couldn't get the shot off. It's cleared wide. Pulling it out of the zone now is Griniker. Griniker cuts in towards middle. threads the needle. Grineker's got Woods. Grineker's shot on target. Nice save by the goaltender and a brilliant job with the rebound recovery, not allowing anything to come out as Woods was flying as the F2 skater, crashing in the net looking for that rebound. Goaltender did a really good job protecting that rebound shot. Hofer now with the draw. Puck tied up in the official's skates, bounce into the far corner. Gets sent out to the point. It is kept in by Lindteigen, sent towards net. Cleared wide by the Nordics, kept in by Sammy Reichert. Dumped along the boards behind the net, broken up by Smith. Smith losing it on the stick handle. Pass near side's going to get chased down now by Hofer. Hofer tries to feed it out to Reichert. Reichert winds up. She rips a shot, kicked wide by 32. 32 sent it across to 22, who gave it right back to 37. Lost it on the stick handle. Hofer's going to step in, grab a loose puck. Hofer's going to be skating now, continuing to chase the puck after it was poked off of her stick into the near corner. Hofer still going after it. Pressured up against the boards by 55. Shot from Smith crosses in front of the net, goes into the far corner. Picking it up along the far boards is Nordics. Nordics chasing down now through center ice. 16 winds up there. Shot gets helped wide by the stick of Hopper. I think Hopper was trying to grab it. Pass from behind the goal line from Smith to Reichert. Reichert feeds it out to the point. It's kept in but dumped back down by Reichert. Icing is going to be waved off as 16 was able to reach it before crossing. Dumped along the boards far side. Kept in by Olsen. Recovered by the Nordics. Cuts back in near side. Change of direction is 55. Both checked away by Olsen. Couldn't quite get there over the reach of 55. Pass from Reichert to near side Reichert. Sammy Reichert's going to dump it all the way down into the Nordic zone, and icing is waved off again. 5 is going to be able to get there in time. Loose puck recovered by Woods. Woods still trying to get the puck out front where Eaton was waiting. Recovered by the Nordics as they carry behind the net and far side. Continuing to skate it out. Nice pass. Lost it in the skates though. Turn of direction by Eaton. Stick lip. And Eaton's going to go down on the play. We're going to have a hooking penalty assessed on that when Eaton was taken down. And that's going to be the first power play opportunity for the Angels. We have 10 minutes and 18 seconds left. It'll be a far side face-off down in the Nordics end, left-hand side of the goaltender. Not sure why it's being taken out of the zone. If there's a penalty, it should have been a face-off down in the offending team's end. I'll have to get some explanation on what that was all about. That's not right. Pass gets dumped out and kept in by Reichert. It's cleared out of the zone where it's picked up in the neutral zone by Grineker. Grineker on the turn, changing direction. She's tied up on the play. Centering pass, no one there, charging in front of the net on the power play. Tying it up along the boards is Charlotte Reichert. Stepping back, covering point is Woods. Cleared wide from behind the net. Bouncing puck out front. Smith there. Woods swinging a miss. Big whiff on the play. It's going to get carried out now by 20 far side. Continuing to chase down in the far corner. Pull checked away by Grineker. Grineker passing it up along the boards to Smith. Smith launches it without even looking near side. Thankfully it was broken up where it could get picked up by Hofer. Hofer is going to walk in. Hofer rips a shot, sends it up and over the net. Puck gets pulled away from the boards by Woods. Broken up by Nordics. Recovered by Woods. Woods sends it over to Hofer. Hofer drops back to Grineker. Grineker gets a shot. Hits traffic. Cleared wide by the skate of a defender on the Nordics team. Breakout pass up to 20. 20 is going to continue skating up ice back down into the Angels zone. Change of direction, putting on the brakes. Backhands it to Woods, who's going to bring it back down. Woods cutting up through the middle on the toe drag, poke checked away. Olsen's going to grab it now. Stick lift by Nordics, steals it away from underneath Olsen's stick. Reaching for it as there's 10 seconds left, and now we've got 37 walks in between both defenders. Beating Hopper, a short-handed goal on glove hand side. As 7 seconds remain on Hopkins' penalty. We're going to have Hofer taking the face-off. Olsen and Muldoon. Hofer winning the draw. Charging in near side. Hofer is going to try and sneak the puck in. Sends it into the chest pad where it's held on by the goaltender. Hopkins back at full strength. Face-off won by Nordics, picked up by 15 behind the goal line. Poke checked away by Smith. Smith's centering pass, read brilliantly by Hopkins, chasing in near side. Cross-ice pass, recovered, sent in, shot towards net, broken up by Lindteigen. Lindteigen hammering the puck up along the boards near side. Battling for it as the puck is still loose. It's finally going to come out to the point. Shot goes wide, hits the side of the net. Banks into the near side corner, pressuring it up against the boards by Woods. Lindteigen clears the puck up to Muldoon, who decides to give it right back to their defense. Cross-ice pass to 55. 55 is going to charge in on a fake spin. Got a shot towards net. Recovered by Nordics, carrying it now around from behind and out front. 37 was going for it. Reaching for it was Smith. Couldn't quite keep the stick on it, and it's sent back in with an offsides whistle, stopping play. That's going to be an opportunity for both teams to get a line change. Hofer with the draw. Face-off won by Nordics. Chasing it down was Hofer. Carried it in by 41. Dumped across the goal line where it's recovered by Griniker. Griniker on the spin. Turning the puck right into 41, who was there able to stop it. Shot goes wide of the net behind, crossing the near side along the boards where it's tied up by Eaton. Charlotte Reichert going for it, allowing Hofer to try and find the loose puck. Hofer sends the puck up along the boards, far side. Olsen trying to get there. Stopped short by the defense. Bouncing puck now recovered by Hofer. Hofer launches it all the way down the near side corner, and icing is going to be the whistle that brings the puck all the way back down to the Angels' end. A far side face-off, blocker hand of Hopper. Six minutes, 37 seconds remaining in period number 2. Hopkins Nordics leading 3-0. Face-off won by Woods, dumped along the boards by Griniker near side. Chasing it down is Charlotte Reichert. Reichert tries to hammer it up along the boards to Perry. It's stopped by Nordics. Carried out front, poke checked away by Smith. Tries to get it out is Griniker. It's kept in by 2. Reversing, a centering pass, leg save out front. 20 had a nice opportunity. Brilliant save by Hopper, clearing it wide. Pulling it off the boards is Nordiques once again. Centering, loose puck broken up by Smith. Walking in is 2. Loose puck with a quick whistle as the pads were closed shut by Hopper. That'll be a near side face-off. Glove hand of Hopper. Face-off won by the Nordics. Pass out to the point. Shot from the point. Under the skate of Muldoon, I believe. Centering pass from behind the goal line. Cleared wide by Reichert chasing for it is Muldoon. Recovered, shot, stick save. Held on by Hopper. Nice rebound recovery by Hopper. Really good job by the Hopkins team. Putting the puck on net and immediately going and looking for the rebounds. Face-off found its way going into the slot. Centering pass broken up by Hofer. Hofer's now is going to continue to skate it up far side. Going for it as she cuts in by the dot. Out front is Olsen. Tries to get it to her is Hofer. It's broken up, recovered by 20. 20's going to continue skating up, burning players far side. 20's walking in, rips a shot. Huge puck cleared wide on the massive rebound puck laying out front of a wide open net. It was cleared wide by Reichert. Reichert dumps the puck out off the stick of Hofer. Shot towards net broken up by Reichert. Reichert's going to continue to skate. She blows a tire over the blue line. Turning the direction was 34. Dumped back in by 20. Puck takes a weird bounce off the boards right to Hopper, where she immediately covers it, getting a stoppage of play. Face off one out to the point. 12 rips a shot, and it goes into the back of the net. Not sure Hopper even saw that one, as she had dropped down to try and make a save, but I didn't see any movement on the arm. I'm not even sure she knew that the puck had been fired, with her vision being obstructed by multiple bodies. That's going to be a 4-goal lead now for Hopkins, leading with 4 minutes 42 seconds to go. Woods charging forward off the draw. Woods brings it in, backhand towards net. Right out front, out of position was Smith. Looking for a far side rebound perhaps, which then she would have been in position. Hopkins tries bringing it down, broken up by Woods on the centering pass. Woods banking it off the boards. Perry kind of doing the same thing. It's kept in by 5. Chasing it down behind is Griniker. Griniker puts on the brakes, changing direction. Passes it to Reichert. It bounces over her stick. Perry waiting for it. A redirect towards net off of the stick of Griniker. And a nice quick reaction by Hopper. And keeps it out of the back of the net. Freezes puck, stops play with 4 minutes and 1 second to go here in period number 2. Nice win off the draw by Nordics. Pass out to the centering point. Pressured though immediately beautifully by Olsen. Pressured wide by Reichert. Reichert, great job clearing the puck out. Giving chase is Muldoon. Chasing it down, and 16 recovers down in their end. Olsen's now going to pressure down along behind their goal line, forcing them to try and bank it off the boards. Kicked in at the far point by Griniker. Puck wraps along behind the Nordics net. Chasing it down was Hofer, and the puck gets direction change, broken up by Eaton, stripped off of her stick, where it's sent back along the far boards, kept in by Lindteigen. Eaton's going to be chasing it down now on a puck that got wrapped, pulling it off the boards to get some help by Smith. Hofer out front, cleared wide by Nordics, kept in at the point to Hofer. Stripped off of her sticks, swing and a miss by Eaton and Smith. 55 now the puck carrier, a whiff on her pass, and offsides as Hofer grabbed it and dumped it back in, with multiple Angels trying to get back out of the zone. And that'll be a line change opportunity for both teams. Puck is going to get dumped down into the zone by Sammy Reichert. Giving chase is Woods. Woods flying in. Nice deceptive pass from in the far corner by the Nordics. Tries to clear it. Now it's a foot race. Coming way out of the net is Hopper. Almost too far out of the net, where you get a certain distance out and you're starting to get into territory where you can't just skate out and cover it. It's been too many years since I've had to review that rule, I believe. I don't think it has anything to do with the hash marks, but that might be the limit. Hopper might have been getting close to it. 5 stepped up, keeping it in. 20 to puck carrier now. A backhand pass, broken up and smothered by the glove of Hopper. That'll be a rule that I have to look up and get a refresher on myself here later this evening. One of those obscure rules that you don't really see come into play all that often, but there is a rule for that. Pass from Woods bounces over the stick of Olsen, and icing is going to be the call, bringing the face-off back down in Angels' end. Should be a near side face-off. It'll be a glove hand to Hopper. Puck tied up off the draw, found his way out to the point. 5 with a whip and a redirect by 32. Went just missing the net far side. Beautiful poke by Smith, banking it off the boards. A rolling puck. Smith coming in on the backhand. Nice save, cleared wide by the goaltender. Rolling puck. Hard to settle a rolling puck like that down when you're getting chased. Shot from the point. Butterfly shot like a knuckle puck from Mighty Ducks from Reichert. Sent back out to the point, attempt by Hofer. Broken up by the Nordics, poke checked away by Reichert. Stepping up was Griniker, forcing wide is Reichert. And a shot and a goal, beating Hopper blocker side again, up and over, and catching the near side corner. Shot from the far side. Some steadfast effort by that Nordics girl. Able to get enough oomph on it. Kind of a rainbow shot going up and over. Like a sand trap chip shot in golf. Nice win by Woods. Back to the stick of Charlotte Reichert. Reichert banks the puck off the boards, over skating it. It was tied up in some snow, using her skate to dump it back forward, but it is stopped short by the Nordics. They launch it down. Giving chase is Griniker. Griniker carrying it behind the net, puts on the brakes, changing direction. He's gonna fly back ice far side. Poke checked away by a player coming right off the bench. Thankfully, we've got Charlotte Reichert. Charlotte Reichert tries to feed it further out. Stopped short and hammered in by 55 from the point. Griniker dumps the puck behind the goal line where the Nordics are sitting there waiting for it. Puck out front. Sounded like it hit the birdcage mask of Hopper. Pass wide by Eaton to Olsen, bouncing it up and over the stick. Dumped back in by 55, but not before offsides is going to be called, and that's going to bring period number 2 to a close. And similar to the game earlier today, there will be no resurfacing after 2 periods. So both teams will stay at their bench for a short 1-minute intermission. And then we'll be getting 3rd period underway. Nordics, visually not worrying about changing a whole lot with their gameplay. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Angels getting some instruction from coaching staff. Coming out to take the draw. Hofer, Smith, and Eaton. Face-off won by the Nordics, picked up near side by 55. Change of direction, reaching for it was Smith. Nice pass with 55, hitting 2 far side. 2 had lost it, recovered by 34. 34 carrying it into the corner. Some really good mechanic work by 34, protecting the puck and dumping it along the board's far side. Loose puck now is going to get picked up by Hofer. Hofer is going to be trying to pick up speed. Smith continuing to skate forward in the same lane as Hofer. Hofer poke checked away, chasing it near side. Loose puck out front, found it underneath. Smith able to get it, sends it across far side from behind the net. Shot from Lindteigen on target. Nice glove save and puck read tracking by the goaltender. A couple more opportunities. The Angels had loose pucks out front, perhaps just didn't have perfect puck awareness and know that the puck was there, as they were certainly trying to locate it. Took some weird bounces. Keep doing that, and eventually they're going to start rolling your way. Kept in at the point by Reichert. Dumped back out of the zone by 16. Sammy Reichert hammering it against the boards. Broken up by a stick of Nordics. Picked up by Woods. Woods dumping it near side on the boards. Not quite sure the idea was there. Puck slides behind the skates of Muldoon. Kept in at the point. Broken up by the body of Reichert. Reichert tries to dump it out. Not before the Nordics were able to get a stick on it. Sammy Reichert hammering it along the boards up to Muldoon. Muldoon, the puck carrier now. She's going to dump it all the way down. And the puck hitting enough snow, but not before icing is going to happen. The puck couldn't get enough snow to put the brakes on it off the stick of Muldoon. And so it'll be an icing, which brings it back down into the Angels' end. Hofer, Harry, and Smith out. Charlotte Reichert and Finley Griniker. Charging forward is Hofer. Stepping up is 41. She rips a shot. Goes just wide. Recovered long behind the goal line by Smith. Smith charging forward. Runs into the back of Perry, who is skating in the same skating lane as Smith. Smith's going to continue down. Cross ice pass broken up by the Nordics, looking for Hofer, as she was crashing the net. Pass out front, shot from the point by Hofer. Rebound by Smith. A wraparound attempt by Smith. Puck is still loose, bouncing out front. Got underneath the stick of Perry. It's going to get picked up and carried out by 12. 12, pressured by Hofer. Dumps the puck towards net after winning the red line. Cleared wide by Hopper. Griniker is going to go for it. She's pushed off the puck. Smith now battling for it. Puck reversed by 7 and then 45. Picked up by Griniker. Backhand pass up to Reichert. Reichert dumps it back out in the neutral zone to the waiting defense of the Hopkins Nordics. Forwarding pass broken up. The 7 couldn't handle it by Hofer. Hofer is going to carry it in far side. Poke checked off of her stick. On the turn, tries feeding it back to the Angels, who were in the middle of a line change. Eaton now finding the puck out front. A shot from Olsen as her stick was tied up wonderfully by number 7. Olsen having a really good look and position play. Tries to get a shot on goal. Nordics just getting in the way, and offsides is going to be the call, as the puck did slide out into the neutral zone as Olsen was skating back in towards the blue line, which knocked the puck back over. 11 minutes, 3 seconds to go. Looks like running time gets activated in our tournament with a 5-goal lead, as we are in running time now, here in the third period. Puck pulled off the boards by 20. It's a 2-on-1, pass across the 32. 32 rips a shot, goes wide of the net, near side. Chasing it down along the boards was Reichert, able to get a shot off and a rebound by 20, forcing Hopper to grab it with the glove. Off the draw, won by Holford and Reichert, who sends it out to the point. Shot from the point to the center slot, deflection goes wide. Picked up behind the net by Reichert. Hands it up along the boards to Smith, who's immediately pressured. Shot from the point, deflected wide by the stick of Lindteigen. Reichert grabs the loose puck, sends it up along the boards, tries to get there as Muldoon, racing to get there first was defense. Keeping it in, carrying it now behind the goal line is Hofer. Hofer is going to continue skating it out. Right into the skating lane of Smith. Dumps it down near side. Smith chasing a loose puck behind the net as it rolled through. Direction changed by the Nordics. Pass to center ice to 20. 20 is going to cycle in, pressured wide by Reichert. Continuing to skate behind the net. Centering pass sent it through the skates of 32, who was waiting for the Nordics. Chasing for it is Smith. Smith is able to get it. Puck was just a little bit out of her reach, allowing 55 to step up. 20 now grabs it, changing direction. 20 coming in once again. Sent it back to the point. 55 sends the shot. Deflected off the stick of Woods towards net. Recovered by Woods. Woods lost it in the skates on the turn. Backhands it up along the boards to Perry. Perry tries dumping it off the boards, handing it to their defense. Gets a shot on net, cleared wide by Hopper. Recovered by Griniker. Griniker reversing the puck. Sends it to the boards. 15 walks in, leg save. Rebound was picked up out front by Olsen. Olsen continuing to skate it up far side. Olsen battling with all the snow. Swipes the puck, tries to send it towards net. Stopped by 56. Angels could have got called for too many men there as they were in the middle of a line change. Centering pass out front. Loose puck. Eaton just a half second too late, realizing that the puck was coming. Did get a shot on net. Not as much power as I think she would have hoped, having a puck slide out so quickly and unexpectedly from behind the goal line. A nice feed out front. Another nice opportunity by the Angels. Just unable to capitalize. 7 minutes, 50 seconds running time. Face-off won by Nordics into the corner. Backhand pass by Eaton out to the near side post. Having to race for it is Lindteigen. Lindteigen blind feeding it over to 23, who intercepts it. Nice poke check by Lindteigen. Recovered by Eaton. Eaton's going to feed it up now to Smith. Smith's going to charge forward. Eaton's going to go off the ice. Smith's got Hofer, who's coming in. Smith on the turn. Rips a wide angle shot. Chest save cleared wide by the Nordics. Shot from the point by Lindteigen. Bouncing puck snagged out of the air and held on by the goaltender. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Running time here in period number 3. The Hopkins St. Louis Park Nordics leading 5-0 over the Angels. Hofer with the faceoff. Faceoff won back to Griniker. Griniker feeding it across to Reichert. Reichert's pass out front to Hofer. Rebound attempt by Smith, cleared wide by the Nordics. Pass across from Reichert. Read like a book and broken up by 32. Charging forward was 41. Poke checked away by Reichert. Recovering in the corner off the stick of Griniker. Picked up by Smith. Smith, not sure what happened there with the puck. Sends it cross ice to Muldoon. Muldoon racing for it. It's broken up by 5. Sends it back up where it's picked up in the neutral zone by 45. 45 passes a little bit too hard out of the reach of 32, where allows Griniker to recover. Griniker on the turn. Skates it up along the boards near side. Griniker's got Perry far side. Crossed it on the stick handle across. Shot from Olsen. And a really fast save as Olsen almost buried one. The goaltender's reaction would have been a half second too slow. That puck would have been in the net off the quick shot from Olsen out in the slot. A really nice save by a goaltender who's been doing a pretty good job. Take that back. Dare I not say pretty good. She's been doing a really good job. Off the draw, it's kept in by Reichert. Dumped back out. Offsides is going to be the call, as Lindteigen was a little bit too far back to have that puck stop without crossing over into the white area of neutral zone. So offsides is going to stop play, bringing it back out of Nordic zone. Woods with the faceoff. Woods wins it to Olsen. Olsen puts the puck towards net, broken up by defense 16. Eaton sends the puck back to 16. Hammered forward by 2, recovered by Eaton. Eaton tries to get it deep into the corner. 16 feeds it up to 34. 34 now charging the puck back down to the Angels' end. Nice job putting on the brakes. Gets the puck on net. Cleared wide by Hopper. Grabbing it, changing direction is Smith. Smith's going to continue skating up near side. Smith's going to skate it up, figuring out what to do. Tried to do a toe drag with the puck between her and the opponent. And Smith absolutely getting away with a trip there. Loose puck picked up by Woods, bouncing just a little bit too far for stick. Muldoon trying to get herself into position for a shot. Kept in at the far point by Griniker, sends it into the far corner. Chasing it down behind the goal line is Smith. On the rebound, her shot hits the side of the netting. Pulled away by 20, sends it up to 34. 34's cross ice pass, broken up by Woods. Stepping up is Griniker, up to the stick of Muldoon. Muldoon tries to get the puck towards net. Stopped by 16, coming back near side again to 34. 34 over skating a weird bouncing puck. There must be some debris or something on the ice. Hofer now skating in near side. Tries to cut in. Poke checked off the stick of the goaltender behind the goal line. Breakout pass from 34. Found its way going through everybody up to Reichert. Charlotte Reichert dumps it back in over the blue line. Found the way to stick to 55, who headmans it back up to 34. A 3-on-1 opportunity now. Wind up. Her shot hits the side of the net. Cleared wide by Griniker. Grabbing the puck along the boards is Hofer. Hofer's going to launch the puck and send it all the way down into the far side corner. 3 minutes, 6 seconds to go, running time. It's going to be an icing whistle, bringing it all the way back down for a near side face-off. Blocker hand side of Hopper, deep in the Angels' end. Off the draw, won by the Nordics. Pass out to 12. Shot from the point. Goes wide, bouncing off the side of the netting up into the glass. Cleared up by Lindhagen up to Smith. Smith, nice pass forward up to Woods. Woods going to lose a footing on the drive forward. No penalty that I would have seen that should have been called on the play. Just a little bit of a lost footing there. I think Woods was hoping for one. Puck gets cleared wide behind the net by the Nordics. Pressured by Woods. Shot from Smith. A little bit of a weak hand on the shot as it kind of fluttered around. Smith gets handed the business up into the boards. Stick lifts by Woods as she's tying players up. Smith back on her feet. The puck is going to get kept down, but it's hammered deep. And that puck's going to have some brakes on it for the way that it was rolling. Dumped along the boards behind net by Lindhagen. Centering pass. Deflected off the stick of Woods, almost inadvertently in net. Woods is going to change direction, and she's going to launch it all the way down. Icing waved off on the call by the official. I think they're just wanting game to resume as they know that taking time to go and set up for a face-off will almost bring the game to a conclusion. Nice stick lift and strip by Hofer. Hofer carrying the puck behind. Pass out front, cleared wide off the stick of the goaltender. Rebound shot by Olsen, snagged out of the air. Held on, 1:20 to go with running time. Hofer's going to take the draw. Hofer has got Muldoon and Olsen out front. Charlotte Reichert and Griniker. Quick shot from Olsen, dumping the puck off the boards behind net. Giving chase is Muldoon in the corner. Not sure why not pressuring. Kept in out at the point. Just sorry about that. A little bit out of camera view range by Reichert. Hammering it up and slapped out of the air by 55. Less than a minute to go now. Banking it off the boards around Olsen. Griniker pressuring, tries to keep it in. Stripped away by Hofer. Seven's going to recover. Chasing after it. Hofer tries to clear it back out. Pressured wide by Griniker. Shot towards net. Cleared wide into the far side corner. Centering pass crosses through all the traffic that was out front. 45 now. Sends the puck bouncing. And the rebound. And we're going to have a loose puck. And a pretty weak whistle from the far side ref, but from his vantage point, you got to give him credit. He would have thought that the puck was completely covered, even though we could see that it was just being stopped by the stick and not frozen. 6 seconds to go, and that's going to bring us to the end of the game, as they're just going to let time expire Angels are going to fall in game 2 to the Hopkins St. Louis Park Nordics 5-0. Angels will be back in action tomorrow at 2:30 to face off against Centennial Spring Lake Park and that co-op organization. Angels are going to be looking to try and find a win here down at the Cake Eater Classic. Thanks for being with us. We'll be coming to you live tomorrow at 2:30 for that game. Appreciate you all. Take care. Bye.